Hi folks. One last tour through the Lake Valley Labs before moving out. I just name the systems I spot. So here some Apple Macintosh plus Commodore CBM systems, and here we have 15 new old stock Sinclair QLs. Now entering the main room. Here's my workbench with multiple Sinclair QL systems plus an ATARI 1040 ST with SMS2 operating system. QLs are running QLE distribution and under it running the real matrix. So this is and was my main notebook computer for many years. And then there's shelf with books and documentations and more systems to show up shortly. Already here boxes to be packed for the move. Over there is the so-called QL ecosystems with all Sinclair branded products for the QL. I made quite a few videos here, and one QL is up and running here, the demo software. On the floor there are many QLs. They got wet during the water damage of the Lake Valley Labs, so they got a dry job and are now here close to the heating to get really dry and not suffer too much. Then some ATARI TT and STE systems along with more QLs. So QLs all over the place. Then here is already stored away some part of the Sinclair QL and ICL 1 per desk collection. Many stuff original Sinclair R&D or ICL R&D, plus some more Sinclair QL stuff and also some Sinclair Spectrum stuff in boxes. So all together in this place you will find maybe 30 QLs in different shapes. Then Commodore AMIGA 1000 system, and on display here multiple documents and rare items from ATARI, from VM Labs, from Next Computer, and also from Sun and digital equipment. Then over there the well-known display with various Sinclair systems and electronic products like TVs, calculators, audio products, and also a Next Station and a lot of Apple products. Then the Cambridge Z88, then an Apple Macintosh Plus system, ICL 1 per desk, another Sinclair QL system, another Next Station, and an ATARI 520 ST system, plus some documentation as the SMS2 technical reference manual. Yeah, quite an amount of stuff, plus some not yet unboxed eBay purchases from the last 4 years. So you see how much all the operations here suffered. Then more storage boxes with systems and documents already packed for years, and then another main display shelf with ATARI game system, then Alien vs Predator games, Sinclair ZX81 and the American version Timex Sinclair 1000. Then from ZX81 to Spectrum, multiple Spectrum systems including some rare factory materials like these micro drive boards from the assembly line. Sinclair ZX Spectrum Plus, ZX Spectrum Plus 128K, Spanish edition, Sinclair ZX Spectrum Plus 128K, UK edition. Then next, Sinclair QL systems, an unpopulated PCB, uncut, like on the factory production line, a QL, some CPUs, some QL logo and advertisement material. All the QJUMP range of software from Tony Tebby, plus a main board of a fully QL compatible systems, which I tell you later on. It's the so-called JL 68008 PC, Cambridge Z88, then some more boxes of Sinclair Spectrum, more Spectrums, some nice posters on display, and now entering the retro lab, which is a mess because here all the shit happened, like this huge water damage which happened twice, and still the roof is not good because every day when there is rain or snow, water comes in and part of the ceiling falls down to the floor. So here's a cabinet, Sinclair ZX81. Then here already stored away multiple systems. Also you see that many boxes got wet during the water damage 2 years ago. Then we have the QL cabinet, which is no longer, or was no longer in operation. It was more like a storage cabinet. Then the workbench and display shelf with Merlin TONTO, which is a one-to-one copy or a rebranded version of the ICL one per desk. Underneath some boxes and with QL stuff. Then a CST Thor computer, fully QL compatible, has a QL mainboard. And in the next cabinet it's a CST Thor 16, which is a re-engineered, improved version, which is full 16-bit system. And over there some boxes with more CST stuff and also SANDY stuff, like SANDY QXT 640. Then more QL, rare QLs, all early 1984 mail order systems with low serial numbers. Then move a bit to the gaming part of life, different PC and gaming systems, including one of my favorite, the Nintendo 64 with all my games. And over there more ATARI, like video computer systems or flashback and games for the VCS. Also have a nice iMac. And then one main topic is the ATARI JAGUAR, which is the next cabinet. Also the Samsung NUON enhanced DVD players by the same team as the Sinclair QL and the JAGUAR. And here I have one Jag fired up. It runs Tempest 2K. And underneath in the cabinet my full collection of JAGUAR games. Original wholesale storage box of ATARI JAGUAR, and many storage boxes already packed for the move. Not really for the move, they were packed here for many years and just were inspected once in a while. Some 2 QL mainboards which are like Frankenstein. And more boxes with more stuff, electronic components. And speaking of electronics, also some audio equipment. was one of my favorite topics when I was a young man. Then over there is a mint Sinclair C5 electric vehicle on display. Then there is a part of airplane which got transformed in a loudspeaker system. Then here is a sun workstation for KODAK with a scanner and printer, plus some TVs for gaming systems, monitors, and empty boxes for floppy disks. And then more of my Atari and Commodore collection, more boxes, some with monitors, some empty. Also here more Atari, really plenty of systems, so stacked Mega STs and Mega files, also stacked TTs, and a lot of Atari software, and also early 520 ST and ST Plus systems. And here's more. There's a 1040 STE in a box, more original Atari monitors, Philips monitor for the QL. Then here's my electronic workplace, where you can also spot some models of the Concorde airplane. Yes, yes, yes. And over there my electric control board, which I conceived and produced in the 1980s while still in secondary school, and used this to run a discotheque. And here's my audio equipment from TECHNICS and BOSE, and also my keyboard, a small CASIO SK1, not really famous but good enough to do my DJ tasks in the early days. So here is some light system from the discotheque and some more material for electronic works. So more or less that's it in a rather short, fast tour. And most of the things happened 40 years ago, as did this famous British pop star Kim Wilde, where this calendar on the wall shows March 1983, which is exactly 40 years ago. So that was it, folks, from Lake Valley Labs. See you soon in the new King's Lab. Bye. Stay cool, stay healthy, and stay tuned.